Welcome to Brainetainment, your one-stop channel for all things brain and entertainment. We condense complex scientific ideas into easily digestible and fun-to-watch videos. Today we're delving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is important: the science behind how nutrition affects mental health. We all know that a balanced diet is key to maintaining a healthy body, but have you ever stopped to consider the impact your food choices have on your mood, your emotions, your very thoughts? As it turns out, the connection between what we eat and how we feel is much stronger than you might think. Understanding this relationship is crucial, not only for those of us interested in optimizing our mental performance, but also for anyone looking to enhance their overall wellness. So, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a tasty journey through the fascinating world of food and mood. Remember, you are what you eat, and that includes your brain. To understand how food impacts our mood, we first need to understand the brain-food connection. Our brain, the command center of our body, is in constant communication with our gut, the body's nutrient processing plant, in a relationship known as the gut-brain axis. This dynamic duo interacts through a network of nerves, hormones, and biochemicals, including neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers that transmit signals across the brain. Now, neurotransmitters have a significant role in regulating our mood. For instance, serotonin, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, contributes to feelings of happiness and well-being. On the other hand, dopamine, the reward neurotransmitter, is associated with pleasure and reward, and it motivates us to take action towards goals, desires, and needs. But how do these neurotransmitters come into play? Well, they are produced in the brain using nutrients from the food we eat. For instance, the amino acid tryptophan is a building block of serotonin. Foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey, eggs, and cheese, can help boost serotonin production. Similarly, dopamine is made from an amino acid called tyrosine, found in foods like almonds, avocados, and bananas. So when we consume these foods, we're essentially fueling the production of our mood-regulating neurotransmitters. But it's not just about individual nutrients. Our overall diet quality plays a crucial role too. A balanced diet, rich in a variety of nutrients, provides the brain with a steady supply of the fuel it needs to keep neurotransmitter production humming along smoothly. However, it's important to note that the gut-brain axis is a two-way street. Just as the brain can influence gut health, the gut can also send signals to the brain. A healthy gut, nourished by a balanced diet, can contribute to a healthy mind. But a diet lacking in essential nutrients can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to mood disorders and other mental health issues. So, in essence, the food we consume can directly influence our mood and mental health. Indeed, it's not just about you are what you eat, it's also you feel what you eat. Now that we know how food affects our mood, let's look at some foods that are known to boost mental health. First on our list are fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and tuna. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, crucial for brain health. Omega-3s are a key player in sharpening memory and improving mood, as well as protecting your brain against decline. Besides, they also help fight off mental disorders like depression. Next, we move on to whole grains. Foods like oats, brown rice, and whole grain bread are packed with tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin. Serotonin is often referred to as the feel-good hormone, as it contributes to well-being and happiness. By including whole grains in your diet, you're essentially giving your body the raw materials to create its own happiness. Leafy greens shouldn't be left out either. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are just a few examples. These vegetables are rich in folate, a type of B vitamin that's key to brain development. Lack of folate in your diet can lead to neurological disorders like depression and cognitive impairment. Berries, with their high levels of antioxidants and vitamins, are also excellent for your mental well-being. They help reduce inflammation, boost cognition, and may even help prevent brain aging and neurodegenerative diseases. Let's not forget about nuts and seeds either. Walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. They also contain antioxidants and a plentiful supply of magnesium, iron, zinc, and protein, all essential for brain health. Lastly, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard right. Dark chocolate is a legitimate brain food. It's packed with flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants. But not all chocolate is created equal. Look for the dark variety with 70% or more cocoa. Remember, variety is key. Including a range of these foods in your diet can help maintain optimum mental health. Apart from solid nutrition, hydration also plays a crucial role in mental health. Just as the earth needs water to nurture life, our brains need hydration to function optimally. Comprising roughly 80% water, the brain relies on proper hydration to perform its myriad tasks. When you're dehydrated, the brain struggles to maintain focus, memory, and motor coordination. It's akin to attempting to drive a car with an empty fuel tank. Dehydration can also lead to mood swings, a factor that's often overlooked. It's not uncommon to feel irritable or fatigued when you're not getting enough water. Research suggests that even mild dehydration can impair cognitive functions, affecting your decision-making abilities, attention span, and short-term memory. Imagine your brain as a sponge. When it's well hydrated, it's flexible and efficient. But a dehydrated brain is like a dried-up sponge, stiff and ineffective. So make sure to keep yourself adequately hydrated throughout the day. Your brain and consequently your mental health will thank you for it. While we've discussed the positive impact of good nutrition, it's also important to understand the consequences of poor nutrition. You see, the food we consume can either be the safest, most potent form of medicine, or the slowest form of poison. When we consistently choose foods that lack the essential nutrients our bodies and minds need, we're essentially setting ourselves up for a host of mental health issues. Consider nutrient deficiencies, for instance. Our brains need a steady supply of nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, complex carbohydrates, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and water to function optimally. However, when we fail to meet these nutritional requirements, we can experience mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. In fact, multiple studies have found a strong correlation between nutrient deficiencies and these mental health conditions. But it's not just about what we're not getting enough of, it's also about what we're getting too much of. Let's talk about processed foods. These are foods that have been modified from their natural state for convenience, longevity, or taste. They often contain high levels of sugar, unhealthy fats, and sodium while being low in essential nutrients. Eating a diet high in processed foods can lead to inflammation in the body and the brain. This inflammation can impair our brain's ability to function, leading to symptoms such as brain fog, fatigue, and even mood disorders like depression. Moreover, the high sugar content in these foods can cause spikes and crashes in our blood sugar levels, which can further exacerbate mood swings and anxiety. So what's the takeaway here? Well, it's simple. Our bodies and minds are interconnected, and the food we eat plays a pivotal role in this relationship. By choosing nutrient-rich, whole foods and avoiding processed ones, we can significantly improve our mental well-being. As you can see, what we eat can significantly impact our mental well-being. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the fascinating link between our diets and our mental health. It's been a remarkable journey, traversing the intricate pathways of how what we eat influences our mood, our cognition, and indeed our overall mental state. We started with the brain-food connection, delving into the science that underscores this relationship. We discovered that our brains are voracious energy consumers and require a steady supply of nutrients to function optimally. We also learned that certain foods, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and complex carbohydrates, act as superfuel for our brains, enhancing our mental well-being. Next, we ventured into the realm of specific foods that bolster mental health. We talked about the mood-boosting properties of dark chocolate, the calming effects of chamomile tea, and the cognitive benefits of blueberries. We also explored how lean proteins, whole grains, and leafy greens are not just good for our bodies, but our minds as well. Then we turned our focus to the role of hydration. We emphasized the importance of drinking an adequate amount of water daily, as even mild dehydration can impair our mood and cognitive functions. We reminded ourselves that water is the primary transporter of nutrients in our bodies and plays a crucial role in ensuring our brains get what they need. We also touched on the impact of poor nutrition, highlighting how a diet laden with processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats can lead to mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. We underscored the importance of making mindful food choices, not just for our physical health, but our mental health too. In conclusion, we reaffirmed that a balanced diet, rich in nutrient-dense foods combined with adequate hydration, forms the cornerstone of mental well-being. It's a simple yet powerful way we can take care of our minds just as we do our bodies. Thank you for staying with us on Brainetainment. Don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening videos on the science behind everyday life. Until next time, feed your brain with the right nutrition.